Secretary of State Mike Pompeo's interview with CBS This Morning made news around the world today. Pompeo acknowledged that ISIS has regained strength and is more powerful in some places than it's been in years. David Martin recently reported from inside Syria on the fight against ISIS in Syria and has tonight's report.
Fighters in Syria taking an oath of allegiance to ISIS and vowing to fight on. Nearly 6 months after the fall of the last pockets of territory that made up their so-called caliphate. It's a propaganda video, but it represents a reality acknowledged by Secretary of State Pompeo to Gayle King on CBS This Morning.
So what we've always said is the caliphate's been gone and that there's always risk that there'll be a resurgence.
A recent report by the Pentagon's Inspector General said ISIS had solidified its insurgent capabilities in Iraq and was resurging in Syria. The report cited estimates that ISIS still has between 14,000 and 18,000 members in Iraq and Syria, and the opportunity to recruit more from among tens of thousands of refugees living in poorly guarded camps. The U.S. has 5,200 troops in Iraq and nearly 1,000 in Syria, where the top commander for the Middle East, General Frank McKenzie, recently told CBS News U.S. Special Forces are helping local tribes track down ISIS fighters.
They try to get in the desert up here, sort of an empty quarter desert of southeastern Syria, and our partners go out and get them, and we help them do that.
But ISIS is still capable of suicide bombings, assassinations, and ambushes.
Is it gaining strength, in your opinion?
It's complicated. There's certainly places where ISIS is more powerful today than they were 3 or 4 years ago.
In Afghanistan, ISIS claimed responsibility for this weekend's bombing of a wedding party, which killed nearly 70 civilians. ISIS is conducting attacks in Africa as well, but the deadliest branch is in Afghanistan. By U.S. account, ISIS has killed some 800 people there in the past year. Nora?
David Martin from the Pentagon, thank you.